Good morning. It is a very bright and beautiful day out this morning. Wanted to show you the back side of the garden and the blackberry vine that has grown here. Now the base of this is one plant. If I can see, the base is down here and it's gone up the fence, and I've woven it all the way down the fence. So this is last year's growth that is just now fruiting. It is mid-June. So we're getting red and starting to get ripe. There have been a few ripe berries already that have come in. Like this is almost ripe. They're still very firm. These are a lot firmer than my other blackberry bush, which is a different variety. This is still a thornless blackberry, but all of the berries like this that have come in ripe so far, these dogs have helped themselves to, as well as some of the not ripe berries yet. But we're still gonna get a good harvest off of this, I believe. You can see that this fence length I think is 18 feet, and in hindsight I probably could have pruned it shorter and then it would have spat out a lot more of these side shoots. In here, these again, they're smaller berries here at the end, probably because the nutrition and the fluid, liquid, all that stuff that travels through the stems has to come so far to get down here. And the would have probably gone farther if I hadn't have broken the tip off last year. Looking back, sorry, the sun is just coming up, so it's very bright in that direction. And then in contrast, over here, this is a thorny kind of all natural blackberry bush. You can see all the thorns on it there. This one doesn't receive as much water because it's not in my sprinkler zone. And so just relying on the water that falls with the rain. And its berries are a lot smaller. And I'm guessing it's because of the rainfall. And I haven't picked anything off of this one, and you can see some of the berries have dried up already. Just pruned on the bush. And then this is the fence where I harvested all of the blackberries earlier this year, and I've already pruned them off. They're over there in that pile, all the canes from previous year's growth. So everything you see here on the fence line, like this guy here, has grown up this year. This is about, I'd say, 3.5 feet tall now. And then, these guys here, which are way above my head, so I'd say that's 6 foot. And it only stopped there because I snapped the tops off of them. Again, I didn't want a 18-foot vine out of this sucker. So I think next year I'd probably cut them even shorter. Before. And again, once you do cut the tips off like this, they send out all these extra shoots. So a lot more side vining if you cut off the main stem. And then this one's getting ready to make some berries. These are the growth from this year. Sorry, let me back up a little bit. And you can see that these ones have flowered in late May, early June, and these ones are just starting to make berries, whereas these ones are well underway with some premature berries. So probably in a couple of weeks we'll have another harvest off of these larger berries. And again, here's one that's flowering, so they're all kind of going in their own time. And more berries up here. And again, I cut these bushes off way too tall, so next time I would bring them shorter, because that's at least 7 feet up there. I'm gonna have to reach to, and I can't get the bird netting over. I built these just cross-legged timbers to put the netting over because my other bushes were, this is right here in my face, right there. So this is my height, so I don't want to have to reach too much taller over that to get, whereas the berries are going to be way up there this time. So the birds might get them before I do. So that is it for a berry update on this end. And I'll back out just as a last tidbit to show you the full garden. Again, more berries coming on the side. So this is what the berries look like from this direction. And that was all started from 5 plants last year. And then this is what the garden's a bit overgrown with all of the vines. It's got pumpkin and squash and cucumbers and zucchinis. The pumpkins and the squashes have pretty much taken over everything. So that's it. Until next time, have a good day.